Hello, and today we are going to do a new series called Better. What is better than driveblox? Today we are going to be reviewing Grand Theft Auto Online Improvements. Um, this game is so unique. Today we're going to look at what cars they have and the way the map is designed. Today we're going to look at the US dealership. They have Dodge Challenger, Chevrolet Camaro, Dodge Viper, of course the Shelby GT500, and the Chevrolet Corvette. Now, this game does have one mess up that driveblox does not have. Next we're going to look at, we'll save that for last. Oh, and in driveblox, you can get this car if you're a VIP. I definitely think this is a reason why it's better than driveblox. And it goes 100 miles per hour if you were wondering how fast it went. Now moving on to the next dealership. Next we're going to look at the Japan dealership. Let's just think that's what it's called. I'm gonna drive down here and check it out. Alright, here we are at Japanese Sports. They have an Akira Tiger Type R, Mitsubishi Evolution V3, Nissan GTR Neon, Subaru and Prius WRX SGI, Mazda RX-7, Nissan GTR, Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, and Toyota Supra. And if you ever meet me in game, I don't donate. Next, we're going to head down to the next dealership, which would be the dealership with the Lamborghinis and Ferraris and stuff like that. Which is where I got this car at, if you were wondering where I bought it at. Which is the Mercedes SLS AMG. Okay, now we're going to turn this way, and we're going to look at the dealership. Alright, this dealership, there's a problem with it. There is not a problem with this car, BMW M3E46. There's not a problem with this car, Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black, which is what I'm driving. There's not a problem with this car, Lamborghini Colorado Neon and Glow. Now there is a problem with this car. It flips all the time. It's rare to see somebody driving this. Seriously, believe it or not. On this game anyways. The Porsche 911 GT3 always gets stuck in the floor. Always gets stuck in the floor. It's rare to see that too. Now we're going to move on to the last dealership. Now of course you might recognize some of this stuff from driveblox. Now moving on to the last dealership, the Hyper dealership. See, now I was what's sad to know is that I was expecting the Bugatti Veyron to be here, but sadly it wasn't. The Bugatti Veyron is not in this game. That is the downside about this game. Why couldn't they just replace one of these? But right now they got the Pagani Zonda 750,000, Pagani Zonda S Roadster, and the Concept CCX with underglow 1 million. Now we're going to move on to how big the landscape is. Just look at this. It's huge. Water, makes it look so nice. Dynamic lighting. There's more than just this. I'm going to take a look on price ranges of houses and the landscape. Landscape is just amazing on this game. This house actually cost 1 million. That house. You're probably assuming, oh, that must be definitely the most expensive house in the game. Well, think again. Alright, here we have 250,000. Of course, all these are 250,000. Before we go to the most expensive house in the game, we're going to check out the drag race track, which is the main part of this game, the drag race track. Alright, here we are. We're at the drag race track. It's a little better than what driveblox has. It's at least separated. Now, we're going to head over here. This is kind of like the beat up side of town. Of course, cheap houses. And of course, what's a game without ponies? We have this sign, I'm guessing was supposed to be a secret of the game. Kind of like a little Easter egg for us. Okay, now we're going to keep moving. Here's one of the things that you can't really see by just looking outside the landscape. Don't worry, we will go through this again, so you can see what it looks like without all this crap having to pop up. Sorry about that, I did not go out on this yet during this game. The thing about this game is that everything in the game has to pop up over time. And it doesn't matter how many times you play it, it's still going to pop up. Now, the most expensive house in the game. There's a beach, and a little road to go down here. There's a little tiny bridge, and right up here. This house is just insanely expensive. You can't see how expensive it is till I get to the top. Alright. Alrighty then. I'm also going to try to get into it, in case you ever look up this game. You ready? 2 million, that is. Now we're going to take a look inside the house. Down, up, top to bottom. Just give me a second. This is also the way to get into the house. See? Now we're going to look at the balcony. The balcony is like every other original house from driveblox. Got the little tables and chairs. The reason why this house is so expensive is because the wonderful view. You get your own beach, your own little drive-up thing. Yeah. Of course, we're going to look at the bedrooms first. Got those. I don't know what you want to call that. We have another one right here. Now we're going to move on downstairs. Look at this. Alright, there's a little closet, whatever you want to call it. Little dining room. Garage. And living room. And that's about that. Give me more suggestions on the next house that I should the next game versus driveblox that I should review on. Thanks for watching.